I am the girl gardener and this is my cottage garden. I don't live in a cottage, it's just a cottage garden and it's 6 years in the making. And just like that, it's done. They worked so fast. They were so quick. By the time I kind of did a few little bits and bobs, they were like, right, okay, yeah, we're just done now. And they kind of cleared up, taken away a bunch of stuff. They've chipped everything and taken it away. It's definitely going to let a lot more light into the garden, that's for sure. And I'm really glad because we had a really windy night and that tree was swaying around all over the place and I was quite worried. But yeah, they've done it and all I need to do is clean the path. So obviously they had to get everything, take it all outside and then chip it all down with the wood chipper that's on the back of their van, and I'll just wash all of this down. It's really no big deal. We have plenty of water in the water butts. But yeah, I'm so happy with that. It was so fast. Not feeling totally great, not feeling very positive. I just feel like the world is just in 2026. I mean, of course, it's been going on for a long time, but this year especially, it's just everything is has been amplified. You know, it's just the whole world is just burning, and it's so difficult, you know. And I'm sowing sweet peas. You know, it just, you know, you feel helpless that you can't help. I don't know how to help what's going on in the world. And we only have one world, you know. I've seen people say, oh, I don't watch the news anymore, and I just tune it out because it's just too depressing. But this is the world that we live in. We have one world. We don't have any more. Can't just tune out. And, you know, this is the world that we live in. But you also have to carry on as well and have some kind of hope that things will get better. Sorry. Bit negative. I'm very sorry. I mean, of course, there's a lot more going on around up there anyway. I just haven't mentioned it, but I'm surprised my head hasn't popped. But anyway, what I'm doing right now is I've decided to get some of my sweet peas sown. I've got a few different varieties here, but this one, I would have to say, is my absolute favourite. Is my most favourite variety. They are the most gorgeous colours. And what I've done is, because sweet peas need quite a deep root, I've used some plastic bottles. I know not everyone likes plastic, and that's totally fine. I'm using them because we have them. I have switched from drinking tap water to bottled water. Last year, 2025, this hasn't happened in the previous years we've been living here, but certainly last year I found that I was getting really sick after drinking water. Like, I was constantly feeling tired, lethargic, nauseous. I was having these terrible headaches, not migraines, but terrible headaches. And I just couldn't understand why, you know. Why am I feeling this way, and why am I feeling so dehydrated at the same time? Even though I'm drinking water, you know, I'm drinking a lot of water. And then me and my son, we travelled for 2 days. We went on a little road trip together. And for those 2 days, we had no access to tap water. We were just drinking bottled water. And I've realised, after coming back, I felt so much better. I wasn't feeling any of those things. I wasn't feeling bloated and tired and all that sort of stuff. And even my son was just like, Mommy, you look so fresh. Like, your face, everything just looks so fresh. And then I drank tap water again once we got home, and I started feeling sick again. So I just took from that it must be the tap water. There's something wrong with it. And so I stopped drinking it. So I was saving up to get a water filter to put on the pipes to the house. But though I saved some of the bottles and I've put some holes in there, I just used a screwdriver. I heated it up, and I've done that. Made some drainage holes, and I'm just going to plant my sweet peas in there. It's like my whole life story. I only have one pack left of this particular variety. It's called Singing the Blues. They're not actually blue, they are a beautiful, beautiful pastel purple colour. So I'm going to pop out today and go and get some. Hey, Garfield, are you awake? Where are you? Hey, come here. Come here. So Garfield had his vet appointment yesterday, and he did very well. They were very, very pleased. They checked him over, said he's a very, very healthy cat. They checked his ears and your skin and your weight, and nice checkup. Very happy with him. They do say that he seems to be a very old cat, although they just can't seem to tell his age. Oh, go on, here, off you go. No, don't sit right in front of me. There you go. They do say that he's quite an old cat. They can't tell his exact age though, because his teeth are not very good condition. They said that he needs a bit of dental work done, so I've asked them to send me just some information on it. Just send me like a quote of what needs doing, and then we can get that sorted for him. But they said other than that, they're really happy. He's a lovely cat. He was ever so good at the vets. Wonderful. I normally have to take him in a cat box, but he seems to have some kind of trauma to the cat box. He doesn't like being in the cat box, and I think he might have been dumped a few times. As soon as he won't go in, and if you do get him in there, he cries, and he cries so much. So I had to just move and just come over here so I can just sow some of these seeds. But yeah, he cries so much when you have to put him in the cat box that he actually broke my cat box the last time, and so the vets gave me one because it's their policy. You can't take your cat in unless it's in a cat box. But if he can't go in, what am I supposed to do? You know, I'm not going to distress him even more. Whatever it is he's been through, why am I going to add to that stress? So I actually went and bought a harness and a leash. They're actually for puppies, but it fits him, and so I took him in the car. But I just had him with the harness and the leash in case he ran away, so I could at least hold the end of it. And I just carried him, and he was so good. And his appointment was not for anything concerning. It was just his yearly checkup and vaccine. So he's had his vaccine and, of course, the checkup. I do his deworming and stuff like that myself. I just buy it and we do it here at home. But bless him. I don't know what happened to him. We don't know his story. We took him in because he didn't have anywhere else to go. He was just poor thing. But yeah, my job, take care of him, you know, and no point in me adding to his trauma. Get one more. So another thing that I'm finding a little bit challenging this season, this year, is that everything is just soaking wet. The polytunnel, the greenhouse, in, out, left, right, everything is so damp that I just don't feel like I can keep anything out here. A lot of my brassicas have been dampening off and just dying off. As you can see here, it's not great. So the ones that are okay, so I have got some that are fine. But the ones that are okay, I'm just going to take those inside. Those are going indoors, and I'm going to keep them on my indoor grow setup until things improve out here. We have 2 days of dry weather. That's today and tomorrow, and after that again, nothing but rain forecast. And it's just making the whole experience less enjoyable. I have one Romanesco cauliflower left out of those. It's not looking good, so all of these are going indoors. Some of my pre-sprouted pepper seeds are ready to be planted up, like these padron peppers. They are absolutely raring to go. And I'm potting them up in a simple mix of some coir compost with added NPK and some general peat-free compost. This is the part that I find really tricky, because at this stage the seedlings are still so delicate, but they need to be potted up so that they can grow on. But I am very clumsy, and I always end up causing damage to a few of my seedlings, either by trying to take them off the tissue paper, or I end up breaking the leaves or damaging the stem. I will do something, but I guess that's why I'm a chronic oversower of seeds, because I will lose seedlings by my own hand. These are the Zimbabwe black seedlings. I got the seeds from She Grows Veg and they're not faring too well, and honestly it's my fault. I forgot to spritz them to keep them hydrated. I've managed to save a couple of them, but I'll have to put some more seeds in. But that's all I've got time for this week. I hope that you enjoyed watching and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me.